I might have done something really stupid. I just bought my first BMW ever. I got it really, really cheap. Let's hope that this engine is not completely toast and we can salvage some of it. All right, let's go check it out. Here it is. It's an X1. We will look more into it once we get it to the shop, but it's actually pretty clean. It's pretty dirty in here, but I don't even know how many miles it has or anything, but it's black leather interior. The interior is actually pretty nice. Got a panoramic sunroof. First things first, we need to get power to this. I need to get it towed to the shop. So I'm gonna work on that. Once we get it to the shop, we will really go and dig into this thing. I got the hatch popped open, and maybe a little sign of what is to come. We already have boxes of camshaft sensors in here. So it looks like someone was diagnosing a timing issue, and I'm really hoping and praying that it's just a timing chain kit, because an OEM timing chain kit for this car from BMW is only $400. And it comes with everything. So right now I need to get this battery out. We're gonna put this battery in, try and get this thing into neutral so my tow truck driver can pick it up and take it to the shop. What's up, guys? It has been several weeks since we picked up the BMW, but it is now in the shop. I was really busy working on this thing, and it's just been a freaking hassle getting parts for it, and I'm still waiting on parts. In my last video that we were gonna be driving that one soon, but this one takes precedent right now. I feel like it's priority, so let's check this thing out and try and find out what's wrong with it. The owner had said that it was a timing chain issue. It does have some camshaft codes and a bit of other stuff, but let's really check this thing out, jump into it, and see if we can find out what the issue is. Hopefully by the end of the video, I will know what we need to fix it, and then I can order parts, and in the next one, we'll get this thing running, try and flip it. That's the main goal with this car. So, how much BMW can you get for $1,900? Well, let's check it out. So we'll do a quick tour of the outside. The outside of the car is honestly really nice. It's a little dirty. If you look at the paint kind of close, I think with a good polish, this thing will look pretty much brand new. Doesn't have that many scratches, but I mean, it does have 130,000 miles, so it is gonna have some defects. Like we have something right there on the bumper. This part down here is kind of worn out. And then this fog light is damaged, so I'm gonna have to get a new one of those. The bumper down here is like dented in, so I think we can pop that out with the heat gun, but of course there's a crack here, so we'll see what we can do with that. I'm not too worried about the cosmetic because the car does look pretty good. Paint's fading a little bit there, or chipping, so we'll have to touch that up. But as far as like major dents go on the big body panels, it's actually pretty clean. It doesn't really have any big dents. Come to the back here. The back end is nice and clean, no dents. It is missing that plastic cap there. I think that's for the tow hook, not too sure. One major thing about the outside of this car is that it's missing these two windows. So the previous guy bought it at auction, and it had these windows busted out already. So he bought it thinking that it was like a theft recovery or someone tried to steal it. That really wasn't the issue. Look, you got a dent. We got a dent right here. I just noticed that. That really wasn't the issue with this car. What the issue was is when you start it, it sounds horrible. It's got a really bad racket. And I mean, just by looking inside of here, how dirty it is, like look at the carpet. You can tell that whoever owned this car before didn't really take care of it very well. So I think that's what we have, is just people not maintaining these things very well. And well, if you don't maintain your car, especially one like this, it's bound to have some kind of issues. But the interior is nice. It's just dirty in here. Sorry, it's kind of dark, I know. It's got a panoramic sunroof. It's got a heated steering wheel, which is pretty awesome. Heated seats, power seats. Both front seats are powered. No screen or backup camera, which kind of sucks. So I am going to kind of look into seeing if there is some kind of aftermarket stuff for that. Some stains here I just noticed. But otherwise, the car is in pretty good shape. Hello. All right, well, let's get to the real nitty gritty. The main issue is under the hood. And we're going to just dive into this thing and start tearing it apart. Here we are under the hood, and it is pretty nasty down here. Very, very filthy. A lot of dust, a lot of dirt. Surprisingly, I don't see a lot of oil leaks, and this thing's been sitting in my shop for about 2 weeks now. And I don't see any oil leak. Well, no, that's a light. That's a spot of light down there. I don't see any oil leaks. So that's a really good thing. BMWs usually are known for leaking. I did notice that the oil cooler does have a little bit, and then the cam sensors are leaking a little bit of oil, but I'm sure we're going to be digging into that stuff anyway, so those gaskets will probably need to get replaced. There's a lot of oil like on the turbo pipes and all that stuff, which is normal with a turbo car, obviously. But really, like, digging into this thing, it's not too bad. It's just really dusty. And I looked this thing over. It doesn't seem like it was ever in any car accidents. Clean Carfax. So I think I did pretty good. For $1,900, this is not a bad pickup. 130,000 miles. Everything works on this car. The only issue is that noise. Now, I was going to start it up for y'all, but I don't think it's worth the risk of starting it, that chain snapping, and then we're having even more issues. I think since I already heard the noise, it's got cam codes, I'm pretty sure I know what the issue is. So let's go ahead and check the oil. These things don't come with dipsticks. It's an N20, it's a 4-cylinder twin turbo. Doesn't come with dipstick. You got to check the oil with the car running. Obviously, we can't do that. So I think what we're going to do is pop the filter, take the filter out, and take a look at that and see what the filter tells us. I want to start by taking this engine cover off, but of course, it's like clipped to something back here. Ow. Oh, of course, it's got vacuum lines connected to it on this side. Oh, BMW. Lord, that took way longer than it should have, but it's semi-clean. This thing was so filthy. If you look down in there, let me get my flashlight out. This thing has gutters, kind of like a house. You see that? You can see that grate down there. That thing was completely clogged. There was no water draining through there. And that is the drain for like the water that runs down the windshield, you know, down here, and from your windshield wipers, it all pulls up and it comes down. It goes down into this little channel, and if that thing's clogged, well, water is just sitting here pulling up and pulling up. That's why all this area is stained like this. I got that cleaned. The little drains are unclogged now. But, you know, eventually we will do a full detail on this thing. But for now, that's good enough just so I can get this freaking cowl out of here. My God, people, clean your cars. This is crazy. There was like, I don't know if it was confetti or like a tarp. You see like these little blue specks? I was pulling out pieces like that big from under here. So I think this is what we got to pull off next, is this whole piece. And it's got some 8 mils. I think they're 8 or 7 mil bolts. So we'll pull those off and then this thing should pop out. All right, let's see what awaits us under this piece of plastic. Looks like that's our cabin filter, and if you look at this thing, it is absolutely disgusting. So we'll add that to the parts list. It looks like we're gonna have to order a cabin filter. And it just clips off of here. Obviously one of the clips is broken. Oh, it just wasn't clipped in, I guess. Let's see. Yep, there it is, and voila. That is a big ass cabin filter. Well, I found where our brake reservoir is at. It was under another piece of plastic here, but there is another 8mm bolt here. And that should, yep, loosen this guy up. There should be another one on the other side, and then we can pull it off, I think. Wow. This is a really thick piece of plastic. Very dirty. All right, now we can get the engine cover off. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's our little breather there. There was one of the hoses I popped off right here. Connects over there on that side. We're making progress. All right, now we can pop off the filter. And I know this isn't the right tool to take this off, but I don't have a filter cap socket or whatever tool, whatever you want to call it. This thing works just fine. Okay. There we go. All right, well, there's our filter. Let's take it over to the bench, put some light on it, and see what we find. BMW filter. I really hope this isn't the original filter the car came with. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Do you see that? I really hope that's just like timing chain stuff. Because if that's bearing material, we are freaking screwed. Absolutely cooked. Oh my God, this filter's so bad. Okay, I'm gonna cut this edges off and lay it out and see. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at all that material. Guys, am I gonna need a new engine? If there's this much material in the filter, what's to say all this is not in the turbos and the rest of the engine? Look at these big pieces in here. But I don't know what that is or what that could be. Oh boy. All right, guys, I popped the oil cap off really quick just to take a peek and see if I could see the timing chain. Well, there it is. And I can literally move the guide and the chain with my finger. I mean, the chain is like barely even on there. Look at that. Look at how much slack there is in the chain. I drove this thing into the shop, mind you. I'm so lucky that that thing did not snap in half. So I think all the material that we were seeing inside of the filter is from all of that wearing out. I hope and pray that the filter caught it all and we don't have damage anywhere else. So far, the only codes it has is for the cam, which was timing. But I got to tear into this thing further to figure out what's really wrong. And that's going to take some time. So I have already removed some stuff out of the engine bay. You can see back there, there's a pile of plastic on that workbench and really made no progress. There's a lot of stuff in the way right here that we got to get to. I did also drain the oil. I'm trying to drain the coolant, but I can't find the drain petcock on the radiator, so I don't know how I'm going to drain that. I might have to just pull one of the hoses off. But we're going to save that for the next one. Sorry, guys, but there's a lot of research I need to do first before I start tearing into this thing. Let me know what you guys think. Well, there you have it, guys. This is the new project car, the 2013 BMW X1. I'm hoping it really is, cross our fingers, that it is just the timing chain and there are no other issues with this car. So far, working on this thing has been pretty nice, very easy to get to. Of course, a lot of plastic, newer cars nowadays, but this is what happens when you don't maintain your vehicles. And usually when you buy something on Facebook Marketplace, especially a luxury German vehicle for cheap, this is kind of what you're gonna get. Let me know what you guys think. Did I pay too much? Did I screw myself? Is it gonna need a new engine or is it just gonna be a timing chain? Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Did I do good purchasing this? What can I sell it for? If you guys know anything about BMWs and the N20 platform, chime in, let me know. I want to also do some modifications to this thing, maybe a tune, intake, I don't know. Whatever we can do to make this thing better and faster, I'm all for it. So hopefully you guys will stay tuned. I will be pumping these videos out as quick as I can. I want to get this thing up and running quickly, get it nice and cleaned up, see how much of a transformation we can do, and then sell it and see how much money we can make. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see all you guys in the next video. Peace.